Hey geeks, it's that time again. Time for another Daredevil Daily. I know I didn't post anything over the weekend, and that's mostly because it was Easter, and, I was spending time with my family, which I'm sure you guys were too. Even if you don't really celebrate it, it's still kind of a family get-together kind of thing. But we're jumping back into it with episode 9. We get to see the aftermath of Matt getting poisoned by the hand ninja that Elektra subsequently killed. He recovers just fine. In fact, him and Foggy end up having a conversation, about the fact that maybe Foggy should be doing the law practice by himself because Matt's not going to give up being Daredevil. Because obviously now he's got to defeat the Hand, because the Hand is the main, oh my god, crazy shit. He also tells Elektra off, which makes me feel kind of sad for her, because she did tell Stick to stick it, so that she could stay with Matt. And he kind of turns on her. Yes, I get why, because, the fact that she enjoys killing goes against what he stands for. But at the same time, it's one of those things. It's kind of like the scene at the end of the first Boondock Saints movie, when they're asking people, what do you think of the Saints, half people are divided. Yeah, they clean up the thing. No, they're vigilantes, they deserve justice. It's all kind of a mixed bag. Some people are going to like Daredevil's way of doing things more. Others are going to like the way Elektra and Punisher do things. To be honest, I think I think Punisher's cooler. I like Daredevil. I think that the beatings that he gives people could totally kill people. So, and honestly, I'm surprised half these bastards haven't died. Anyway, big thing we're left off with in the last episode was the fact that Kingpin had summoned Punisher, and they discuss, and he sets him up to kill his rival, who actually kind of gives him the name Kingpin. By the end of it, so that's how he gets his name. It's kind of a cool way to show that progression and show how he actually earned his moniker. We also find out that the reason things were so hush-hush behind the massacre at the carousel is because it was an undercover sting operation gone very, very bad, and they were trying to catch somebody known as the Blacksmith, who is, of course, in the Hand. Ha! Matt ends up tracking down that skeezy accountant dude for the Hand, and finds out that they've been holding him hostage. They have his son hostage at some place known as the Farm. So he goes and infiltrates that, and then we see a giant face-shaped sarcophagi with some kind of blood hose hooked to it, and they were essentially milking humans for blood. Anyone who reads the comics should know what this is potentially leading up to, and it would also explain the giant gaping hole in the middle of Manhattan. But I'm not going to spoil that in case they decide to change it. Overall, the acting. We also saw the return of Nobu. I almost forgot. Oh my god. Yeah, we see the return of Nobu. He's got scars on this part of his face. And I think this one might actually get a line of the episode, because Maddie goes, but you're dead. And he looks at him and he goes, there's no such thing. Like, oh, that was kind of a bone-chilling moment right there. So much happened. Karen, like a fucking bloodhound, will not let this go. And she teams up with the head dude. I think is his name also Frank? I don't remember. She ends up with the head of the New York Bulletin, the guy who was freaking Ben's boss last season. And because he's been helping her out, trying to figure out the little loose ends with the Frank Castle situation. She comes to him with the proof that there was a body there, and then they removed the body. After some digging, he brings her back to the office, and she essentially inherits Ben's office, complete with everything he had left, including a file that had her name on it. And the head guy pretty much is like, he was the best researcher I ever knew. And in it, it had some newspaper clippings, something involving an accident that killed people. And she kind of starts crying. She goes, "Did you?" And he goes, "Read it?" "Yeah, I did." He goes, "Ben didn't care, and neither do I. Get to work." So she pretty much has inherited his office. It looks like she has a job in life after Nelson and Murdoch, should she ever want it. So we'll see what happens there. I can't wait to see what she uncovers, how deep the rabbit hole goes, because now we know that it was a sting gone wrong, that the big bad is going to be the Hand, and in some way the blacksmith, whoever that is. We know that Kingpin has just released the Punisher. He set the Punisher free. So he's once again going to be walking the streets. I'm hoping that now that he's out again, we will see the skull on his chest that is absolutely indicative of the Punisher. With that said, I'll actually give the episode probably B+, A-. There was a lot of setup. There was a lot of really good setup for the future. They did a lot of more foundation building for the following episodes. You know, we now have a clearer idea, you know, of the scope that this is getting to. And if you've read the comics, you already kind of know, oh my god, are they really going to do what I think they're going to do? So we'll just have to wait and see and hope that they do it well. So yeah, I'd say B-, A+. The rare line of the episode is, you know, when Nobu tells him that there's no such thing, when Maddie says that but you're dead. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Daredevil Daily. If you want to catch the next ones for the last few episodes, please click that little red button down there that says subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Did you like it? Did you like the exposition? What was your favorite part? Leave that in the comments. I respond to all comments. So I guess with that, see you tomorrow, geeks. Later.